And a very good morning to all of you and welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive preparation app for all exams. So as we all know, from Monday to Thursday, 11 a.m. in the morning, we come up with the Hindu analysis. Today is 24th April and we are here with the Hindu analysis of 24th April. Can anyone write me in the live chat that 24th April is famous for which day? Anyone? Because days and themes are being asked in exams. That is why I'm asking. 24th April is famous for what? क्या चीज के लिए famous है? कोई बता सकता है? So it is actually called as National Panchayati Raj Day, right? Because on 24th April 1993, 73rd constitutional amendment came into effect, है ना? I hope you are aware of this, है ना? That is why you should be knowing about 24th April. Let's start. So today is Monday. आज Monday है with 24th April. So this is the main article. देखो, I mean these two are actually not important. These are political ones. These two are actually political ones. So I am skipping these two. ठीक है, तो political article नहीं पढ़ना है, तो उसको हम छोड़ दे रहे हैं. Here it is. Amritpal held in Punjab shifted to jail in Assam. I hope you are aware. So yesterday this was very much in the news that pro-Khalistani radical preacher Amritpal Singh was arrested and National Security Act was invoked against him and he was arrested from Moga district. So just have an idea. Moga district from Punjab. From Road village. Okay, Road village. And why this village is important? This is the village from where actually this is the village of Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale, the Khalistani leader and all in 1980s. And that is why you should be knowing it. Okay, so from where it is, let me show you. So this is Punjab state and here you will find Moga. Okay, yes, here is Delhi. This is the state of Punjab. And here is Moga. Okay, so just have an idea about that. Now, he has been moved from here actually to here. This is somewhere here, है ना? ये कौन सी जगह in Assam? There is a place called as Dibrugarh. So he has been moved there to the jail. Okay, so from Punjab he has been moved to Dibrugarh. Just have an idea about that. Okay, मेरी आवाज आ रही है ना? Am I audible, guys? Am I audible? Okay, yes. Now, since we are talking about National Security Act, an essay has been slapped against him. So, in which year National Security Act was passed? Your options are 1967, 1980, 1907, 1860. What is the right answer to this question? An essay was passed in the year. Avika Mishra, we will inform whenever any news regarding MSCT will come. Okay? Yes. National Security Act was passed in the year, which year? So it was passed in the year 1980. So B is the right answer, 2 is the right answer to this question. Okay. So you can see it here. It's an act of Indian Parliament promulgated on 23rd September 1980 to provide for preventive detention in certain cases for matters connected therewith. Okay, so this was passed during the time of Indira Gandhi, when Indira Gandhi was the Prime Minister of India. So the right answer is B, or 2 is the right answer to this question. Yes, Rudrakant Oja, you are right. And B is the right answer to this question. Okay, yes. So just have an idea about it. The Khalistan movement was on the rise around in 1980s as well. I hope you are aware. I have actually told you to read about Operation Blue Star. I think you would have gone through it. So go and read about Operation Blue Star because in recent days it was very much in the news. So that is why it's important. The next one, yes, here in the page 10 also it was talking Amritpal shifted to Assam on union government's order to be in solitary confinement. So the central government has ordered that he has to be moved from Punjab to Dibrugarh because maybe if he remains in Punjab jail, maybe some disturbance might happen. Maybe people might try to jailbreak. Jailbreak, आप समझते हो ना? Maybe people will try to enter inside the jail. Protesters will actually support us or maybe like that. So to avoid that, he has been actually moved to the Dibrugarh Central Prison in Assam. ठीक है, तो उसको avoid करने के लिए He has been moved from here, so from even removed from the state of Punjab and put in the Assam state, है ना, Dibrugarh jail. So just have an idea about that. Okay. So yes, guys, one more thing is that we are having this course. The exam is in December. Hardly 7-8 months is left. You should go for this course. 300 plus recorded videos, 300 plus hours of live session, 35 plus mock test, monthly magazines would be provided. If you have question, call on this number 9538895678 पे call कर सकते हो. Okay. Yes. So this is an editorial 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's talk about this one. India as most populous can be more boon than bane. Dekho, I hope you are aware nowadays a lot of news are coming in that India's population has defeated China. Now India is #1. But yes, perhaps that might not be correct. Means India is in a process. Maybe in mid 2023, we will beat China in population. Okay. Now he is saying is most populous can be more boon than bane. है ना? Boon और bane समझते हो देखो. Bane actually refers to something which is not good, है ना? And boon means something which is good, है ना? Beneficial. फायदेमंद नुकसानदेह, है ना? So he is saying, the author is saying कि if we are having more population, it has a lot of benefit, and according to him, benefit is more than the loss. Okay, and we have to understand it holistically. यानी पूरी चीज समझना होगा कि why is population a good thing for us also, and that is why there is a word used called as demographic dividend. So we say कि in India we have demographic dividend. Okay, dividend means it is actually related with something positive, and a dividend in फायदा है, फायदा के sense में it is saying benefit है ना, and demography is related with population. So if we have a huge youth population, we have a benefit also. Okay, rather the benefit is higher according to the author. Okay, I'll be explaining it how. This word is very famous being used nowadays for India, demographic dividend. तो आपको पता होना चाहिए. Now China is projected to hand over the baton of the most populous country to India in mid 2023. But for India there are greater prospects of demographic advantage. है ना, लिखा है ना उन्होंने, demographic advantage और demographic dividend both are same thing. ठीक है, whether it's a demographic advantage or demographic dividend. For that serious concern, the country must focus on reaping the available demographic dividend. Considering the limited information for both China and India, especially in the absence of 2021 census, it is difficult to predict the exact date on which demographic order will change. But till now, China is still the most populous. Okay? But very soon, maybe in few months or few weeks, we will defeat it, China. Okay? That is how it is. Now, yes, census is supposed to be conducted every 10 years. So census happened in India in 2001, then in 2011. Ideally, it was supposed to happen in 2021, but right now we are in 2023. We have not seen any census. And because of COVID, etc., this disruption has happened. Now, since he is talking about census, there's a question for you. It is conducted by which ministry? Your options are Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, Ministry of Home Affairs, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. What is the right answer? मतलब क्या सही जवाब? Your time starts now. सबको like button press करते जाओ. Everyone please press the like button. Which ministry is concerned with census? क्या सही जवाब है बताइए? देखो, if you apply some logic, at least you can eliminate option 3. Because Ministry of Foreign Affairs, why should it be concerned about census in India? तो third option तो आप eliminate कर दोगे. Even fourth can be eliminated because it is talking about urban affairs. And what about rural areas? तो ये भी नहीं होगा. Yes, you might get confused between option 1 and 2, but the right answer is 2, not 1. ठीक है? I knew that many people would be answering option A, but the right answer is option B, Housing Ministry of Home Affairs. So this is actually, I have taken the screenshot from their website. देखो क्या लिखा हुआ है. Office of Registrar General, Census Commissioner, Ministry of Home Affairs. Right? So the right answer is option 2 or B is the right answer. Yes, Rashmikant Oja, you all are right. B is the right answer to this question. Okay. Now, the author is talking about total fertility rate, replacement level, etc. That is why I'm asking this question. What is the total fertility rate of India? Your options are 2.5, 2.0, 1.6, 2.9. Your times. अब बताओ क्या सही जवाब है? What is the total fertility rate of India? The author has mentioned it here in this article. क्या सही जवाब है बताओ? Anyone? So total fertility rate in India is option B, है ना? So B is the right answer. 2.0 is TFR of India right now. Yes, Rashmikant, Mohammad Hashmi, जिन्होंने भी B आंसर किया, you all are right. The next is what is the replacement level fertility or replacement rate? Your options are 2.1, 2.0, 2.4, 1.9. Replacement level या replacement rate कितना होता है? What is the replacement rate? The right answer is 2.0. So sorry, 2.1. Replacement rate is 2.1, है ना? So देखो, what is total fertility rate? Actually, it is the on an average a woman giving birth to how many children, है ना? That's called as total fertility rate, है ना? So ideally it should be 2.1 is considered as ideal, and in fact we have reduced to 2.0, है ना? So in fact we should not be reducing further. That is what the author is talking. कि अब इससे और कम नहीं करना चाहिए. Population in itself is not a burden. Instead, the nature of population growth, size, and its composition decides when a population becomes a resource or a burden. Yes, that you have to understand. देखो, कोई भी population होता है ना, the population in a country can be a resource or can become burden. It depends upon the nature of population. जैसे for example, if more number of people are illiterates or people are unskilled, अगर किसी country में people are not skilled, then in that case illiterate or unhealthy, बीमार रहते और they have become extremely old, then of course I mean burden तो नहीं word use करना चाहिए because I mean old हो गया मतलब they are not I mean productive, है ना? Not productive, unproductive. But if population is young and they are extremely skilled, they can be used in employment, creating employment, right? And it can help in GDP growth further. Okay, yes. तो ऐसा नहीं कि population हमेशा burden होता है. It depends upon the nature of population. That is what he is saying. कि main चीज क्या है? Nature of population. Okay, so that is what he has highlighted, and that is why a lot of times this word is used. Demographic dividend. Yes, if we have huge youth population, demographic dividend, we must be using those population effectively to produce more growth. Yes, so that is what population is source as long as the country's carrying capacity is intact. Yes, and carrying capacity is not just per capita availability of natural resource. It is a dynamic concept which changes according to changing technology and all. है ना? The deeper look into trends of population growth, size, and composition gives one idea whether India has an overpopulation, etc. and all. So he's saying we already have 2.0 fertility rate, which is almost equivalent to replacement level. So we are not supposed to further reduce it, rather using the population by providing actually education, health, etc. Though he's talking about it, है ना? So our population will become peak in 2063 by 169.6 crore and all, है ना? So that is what he's talking. We are already having 2.0 fertility rate. We should not be reducing further. Okay. लिखा ना total fertility rate 2.0 means the two children are replacing their parents, है ना? So it means we don't need much. I mean the population is actually in the part of stabilization. अब देखो he's talking. If we look only the total population size, which is often assumed as number of mouths to feed, it is grossly misleading. We need to look at the age. Yes, that is also important. Population में age भी देखना जरूरी होता है कि how much youth population is there. For example, in India, if you see a huge population, almost, I mean, if you talk about less than 35 years, I think almost 65% population in India are less than 35 years. So we have a huge youth population, which can be helpful in driving the GDP economy and a GDP growth and all. Yes. Okay. So against the dependent population, etc. Looking at the population composition of India, there are greater prospects for demographic dividend than a disaster. So he's supporting it, that since we are having a huge youth population, we'll be having demographic dividend rather than demographic disaster. देखो अब ये समझना जरूरी है. देखो होता क्या है, if youth population is there, so it is said that if youths are actually good in numbers, if they are provided a skill, education and job, proper job. So they will turn India into a demographic dividend. मतलब benefit होगा. But if they are not provided these things, God forbid, let's say for example, they are not provided skill, education, etc. And jobs, then of course the unemployed youths can be a disaster also. So demographic disaster will happen. So youth population, if there is a youth population, it has a huge potential. So we have to provide the proper skill, education and job to actually drive India's GDP growth and all. And that is what is being talked about here. 68% of the working age population in 2023, the country continues to have a demographic window. देखो अब हम लोग बोलते हैं कि the world is looking towards India. Why? है ना, कहते हैं दुनिया इंडिया की तरफ बहुत देखती है. Why? The reason is because of huge market. है ना, in fact Prime Minister has also highlighted this. है ना, इंडिया की तरफ लोग सारी कंपनी क्यों आते हैं? Recently Apple opened its store in India. है ना, different US companies comes and opens their market because they know India has a huge population, huge youth population. So they will be buying a lot of Apple phones, mobile laptops, different products. Yes. So one benefit of population is that the world is looking towards us and the world is opening actually a lot of markets there because they know that India is a huge market, and that is why India's role at the world level becomes very prominent. है ना, तो world level पर इंडिया का रोल काफी बड़ा हो जाता है बिकॉज ऑफ पॉपुलेशन ऑल्सो, है ना. सो देयर आर 4 की मैकेनिज्म दैट ट्रांसलेट अ डेमोग्राफिक बोनस इनटू इकोनॉमिक डिविडेंड. तो उसी की बात करें. द फर्स्ट इज एक्चुअली एम्प्लॉयमेंट, एजुकेशन, स्किल, हेल्थ कंडीशंस एंड गवर्नेंस. ठीक है, सो दीज आर द की थिंग्स. ओके, एजुकेशन, सबसे पहले एम्प्लॉयमेंट, नौकरी होना चाहिए. एजुकेशन, ऑफ कोर्स एजुकेशन स्किल ऑल आर लिंक्ड टू ईच अदर, है ना. प्रॉपर हेल्थ, ऑफ कोर्स, है ना. यूथ अगर हेल्दी रहेगा तभी ना काम करेगा. Yes, so healthy youth is also very important. So yes, for that a lot of schemes are there. I hope you are aware, है ना. बहुत सारे समग्र शिक्षा स्कीम, समग्र शिक्षा for providing education and all, है ना. Then health के लिए आयुष्मान भारत, other schemes are there. Employment generation also should be there. मनरेगा is a very famous महात्मा गांधी national rural employment. तो village level पर है. But actually we have to provide high level of employment, है ना. मतलब skilled employment की बात, high top class employment and all, है ना. IT sector में and all, है ना. So these are the things you should be knowing. So actually these are the very important things. If these things are provided to our youths, it will drive our economy further, है ना. Education, skill generation, ensuring a healthy lifespan for preventing disease, disabilities are also important channels that translate demographic opportunity and all. So that is what he is saying, that these things actually turn the youth population into demographic opportunity, or what we call it as demographic dividend. ठीक है, so that is what he is talking about. And opportunity and cost are the two sides of the coin when it comes to being the world's largest populous country. But yes, population has both the things. It has opportunity also, it has cost. मतलब इसका positive भी होता है, negative भी होता है ना. So every side has everything has two sides, है ना. But he's saying a relatively younger population provides higher support of provides higher support ratio. There is lesser disease, disability, caring burden and all. तो जो youth population होती है उसमें फायदा क्या होता है? It is workable. So it can work, it can promote GDP. Health sector में investment कम, मतलब if the people are young, so they will not actually need more hospitals and all. अगर old population ज़्यादा है, if the percentage of old population is higher, they will not be able to contribute in GDP. They need more health support. They need more hospitals and all. So that is what he is talking about. India's opportunity must be looked at in comparison to the consequences and all, in decline in population in Japan and all. Yes, Japan में बहुत serious issue है. You must have read this. Have you read these types of article? Now, what is the problem with Japan? They have controlled the population, but their old age people are very high in percentage, and youths are very less. But youths are supposed to do the job, na, to promote GDP. Then only they will be given pensions. The old people will be given pensions. जब जवान लोग काम करेंगे, जीडीपी ग्रोथ करेंगे, तब ना बूढ़े लोगों को पेंशन मिलेगी, सरकार देगी या उनको सपोर्ट मिलेगा. ओके, दैट इज व्हाई यह है ना, फॉलिंग बर्थ रेट हैज प्रॉम्प्टेड अ लॉ मेकर टू प्रेडिक्ट द कंट्री विल डिसअपीयर. वो लोग ये बोल रहे हैं कि अगर इतना कम पॉपुलेशन ग्रोथ होगा तो उससे बहुत सारे नुकसान भी हो सकते हैं. सो दैट इज व्हाट इट इज टॉकिंग अबाउट. ठीक है, हाँ, है ना. So at the same time, total fertility rate of less than 1.8 may not be economically beneficial for India. तो वही बता रहे हैं कि we are already having 2.0. we should not be further reducing the total fertility rate. अगर 1.8 से नीचे चला गया, if it goes less than 1.8, in future it will be considered as bad. है ना, getting old before getting rich. तो वही he is talking about Japan and all. ठीक है, so that is what he is talking about. Okay, the next is side make article the defamation perils. We have discussed it already. I hope you are aware, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who was actually the Lok Sabha MP from Wayanad. Wayanad is a beautiful place in Kerala. है ना? He was disqualified because why? Because he was convicted in criminal defamation case. Criminal defamation case. Okay, I hope you are aware of that. And he filed an appeal actually, and the Surat District Court decided to not stay the conviction, decline the stay of conviction, means it did not stay the conviction. The district court did not stay conviction. ने रोक नहीं लगाया था conviction order पे. So it means he will continue to be disqualified. If the district court would have overturned it or actually stayed the conviction, then perhaps his Lok Sabha membership could have been actually renewed, or he might have got back that. Okay, so that is what is talking about. This actually article is rightly critical of the judgment. I mean, of course, the Hindu. This is actually the opinion of the Hindu editors. Okay, just have an idea about that. Okay, so there's a question for you. Which of the following section of IPC defines defamation? Your options are section 499, 377, 497, 498. Please press the like button, guys, and subscribe to the channel as well. Defamation, since it was in the news, that is why I'm asking section, which section of IPC defines defamation? What is the right answer? Yes, बताओ क्या सही जवाब है? Yes, actually it is section 499 of IPC. So A is the right answer, or 1 is the right answer to this question. अगर आप पढ़ोगे, here it is written. Yes, Pia Chavan, Zoya Khan, Ramesh, Aksa Kalam, you are right. Defining defamation: whosoever by words either spoken or intended to be read or by sign by visible representation makes public shares any imputation concerning etc. ना, तो ये पूरा definition है, you can read it, कि harming the reputation of any person and all, है ना? So that is what is being talked about. So section 499, option 1 or A is the right answer to this question. Take it. Kindly bring JMI LLB series. Okay, I will inform the team. The next one, yes. However, it fails to see that a conviction for defamation itself is quite rare, 2-year punishment. Yes, we have discussed these things in earlier classes. That if you read section 8, clause 3, and if you an MP or an MLA has been found guilty of convicted by a lower court of more than 2 years jail, then he will actually disqualified. He will be disqualified from the MP and all, right? So since he has been found guilty for 2 year jail, and that is why he has been actually disqualified from being the Lok Sabha MP and all, है ना? So that is what you should be knowing. Criminal defamation is itself a questionable concept as it can be invoked to silence criticism. Yes, in many countries there is no criminal defamation. There is a civil defamation, civil case can be there in many countries, but criminal defamation case is not there. मतलब ये है कि jail term should not be there, only fines etc. should be there and all. Imposing criminal defamation, it has been criticized by many people, but still in India we have the concept of criminal defamation case. ओके KRS मैंने आई हर्ड इट, COT के लिए सेशन सही है. ओके रमेश कुमार, ठीक है. Okay, so that is what is being talked about. The judge justifies the maximum sentence by claiming that the word of a sitting MP will have a larger impact on the public and that the sentence is permissible in the law. ठीक है. So that is what means he is saying कि the judge justifies by passing an order that yes, and a member of parliament has to be more cautious while giving the speech and all. And that is what actually it is. So now Mr. Rahul Gandhi has actually remedy. He can appeal in the High Court now. The district court's order can be appealed in High Court and then further in Supreme Court. So let's read what he'll be doing. Okay. The next one is नीचे में एक article थी, a new troika for India's northeast region. ठीक है. So let's talk about that. देखो northeast region कौन सा है? ये वाला region. So this is northeast of India: Sikkim, Arunachal, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, Meghalaya, Assam. Yes, these are actually the northeastern region. ठीक है? The region comprising India's 8 northeastern states: Arunachal, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Tripura, and Sikkim is undergoing dramatic change. It has overcome several but not all security challenges. Yes. There was militancy at peak, which has actually to a large extent been reduced and all, and is now heading towards economic development. Political changes have been helpful. So is the extensive web of links with neighbor Bangladesh, etc. So we are improving the relationship with Bangladesh. So agar Bangladesh relation अच्छा हो जाए तो what will happen? Means if it allows the roads and all, so we can move like this, है ना? यहाँ से यहाँ चले जाएंगे. So the movement happens to be like this. तो बहुत difficult है. So if it can be done like this, है ना? Then of course there will be shorter distance and all. The third, India-Japan intellectual dialogue hosted by Asian Confluence in Agartala. So recently, actually, in Agartala, the capital of Tripura, ASCON was conducted. Asian Conference Confluence was conducted. And India-Japan actually, see, Japan has actually decided to invest a lot in the northeastern region. Okay? So it is very much interested in this region. So that is why you should be knowing it. Okay? Yes. One of the most important project is the development of Matarbari deep sea port and on the southern eastern coast of Bangladesh. तो यहाँ पे कहीं पे port होगा somewhere here, ठीक है? This port है ना? On the southeastern coast, southeast मतलब यहाँ पे कहीं पे है ना? It is being constructed with Japanese assistance and is being scheduled to be operational. So Japan is helping Bangladesh to make this, है ना? A game changer and all these are considered, है ना? Hiroshi Suzuki, he is actually Japan's ambassador to India, emphasized on the conference that while increasing connectivity of roads and railways is important, it is not enough without creation of regional industrial value chain. So he is giving the idea. देखो, Japan is very much interested in investing in this region. ठीक है? So Japan is saying yes, first of all, connectivity is very important. The roads, railways, of course, because these are rough terrains. यहाँ पे पहाड़ी वगैरह बहुत ज़्यादा है. ठीक है? So that is what you should be knowing it. कि यहाँ पे बहुत सारे पहाड़ी वगैरह है, and that is why the road connectivity is very important and industrial value chains should be there also, है ना? तो मतलब chains, industrial chains वगैरह होना चाहिए. Rapid industrialization in the sector where the northeast enjoys competitive advantage, है ना? So there has to be rapid industrialization. But at the same time, environment should not be ignored. ये भी एक चीज है ना? यानी चूंकि ये पहाड़ी एरिया है, so there are a lot of mountain ranges and all. So we have to be careful while constructing the industries that yes, it should not be affecting the environment, है ना? So both needs to be adjusted. The northeast is blessed with vast natural resources. Its strategic location sharing borders with Nepal, Bhutan, China, Bangladesh, etc. इस region में बहुत सारे natural resources है ना? A lot of natural resources, lakes, good source for tourism also, है ना? That is what is being talked about, है ना? तो इसी की वो बात कर रहे हैं. And we have location bordering countries. देखो बहुत सारे bordering countries है ना northeast में. So Bangladesh is here is Bhutan is there, China is there. Myanmar is there, है ना? So that is why if you talk about Sikkim, so Nepal भी boundary touch करता है ना? So that is why this is also strategically very important. Strategic मतलब क्या होता है? Defense point of view. Whenever the word strategic comes, it is related with defense point of view, है ना? Strategic location है ना? So creating value chains and manufacturing products that should encompass diverse sectors such as agro processing, man-made fibers, handicrafts. हाँ, ये सबको promote किया जा सकता है. And handicrafts, agro processing, man-made fibers, these can be promoted in those regions. The population with its good education already excels in the service sector, है? So these are the things that can be promoted, है? Japan is also a single investor in the northeast. As a single investor in the northeast is unworkable. मतलब there can be, we can invite others also in investing in northeastern region and all, and other than Japan. That is what is being talked about here. तो यही सब की बात हो रही है. ठीक है, फिर एक एक्ट ईस्ट पॉलिसी की बात हो रही है. देखो, देयर वाज अ कांसेप्ट एक्चुअली 1990s गिवन, लुक ईस्ट पॉलिसी, है ना? सो लुक ईस्ट पॉलिसी मींस इंडिया शुड बी लुकिंग टुवर्ड्स ईस्ट, इन म्यांमार, थाईलैंड, वियतनाम. यहां से बिजनेस होना चाहिए इन लोगों से, साउथ ईस्ट एशियन नेशन से, है ना? ओके, नाउ व्हेन मोदी जी केम टू पावर, ही गेव द कांसेप्ट ऑफ एक्ट ईस्ट, मतलब वन स्टेप अहेड. सो वी शुड बी एक्चुअली हैविंग बिजनेस विद दीज कंट्रीज, है ना? इसमें नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न स्टेट्स का इंपॉर्टेंट रोल है, बिकॉज वी आर हैविंग बाउंड्री विद म्यांमार एंड ऑल. यस, सो वी शुड हैव अ बिजनेस विद दीज नेशंस, है ना? अभी और भी पोटेंशियल है, वी हैव अ लॉट ऑफ पोटेंशियल लेफ्ट इफ वी कैन एंगेज विद दीज नेशंस. उसी के लिए एक्ट ईस्ट पॉलिसी द कॉन्सेप्ट हैज बीन गिवन एंड ऑल, है ना? तो इसी की बात करें. देन देयर इज अ कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ बिम्स्टेक. आई होप यू आर अवेयर, बे ऑफ बंगाल इनिशिएटिव फॉर मल्टी सेक्टोरल टेक्निकल एंड इकोनॉमिक कोऑपरेशन. सो इट्स अ 7-member grouping. ना, 7 मेंबर ग्रुपिंग है ना। इसमें कौन कौन से कंट्री? इंडिया, नेपाल, भूटान, बांग्लादेश, श्रीलंका, म्यांमार एंड थाईलैंड। 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 है ना। सो दिस इज भूटान, this is Bangladesh. I'm writing B Desh in short, and this is Sri Lanka. So these 7 nations are have formed BIMSTEC, Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation. Okay, can anyone write in the live chat where is the headquarter of BIMSTEC? इसका headquarter कहाँ है? कोई बता सकता है? Anyone? Okay, can anyone tell me headquarter of BIMSTEC कहाँ है? Okay, after the class is over, you can write it in the comments. ठीक है? Okay, and that is what the author is talking about. ठीक है, अब हम लोग चलते हैं ओपिनियन में, पेज नंबर 7. Russia's oil imports to India rises for the trade deficits balloon. देखो ट्रेड डेफिसिट और बढ़ गया. ट्रेड डेफिसिट मींस import is becoming much more than export. The gap between import and export is increasing, so we are importing much more from Russia and all. That is what trade deficit balloons means. Which country is the biggest crude oil exporter to India? Your options are Saudi Arab, Russia, Iraq, USA. What is the right answer? हाँ, बिम्स्टेक का हेडक्वार्टर ढाका है. यस, जोया खान, KRSNA, मोहम्मद हाशमी, यस, ढाका. बिगेस्ट क्रूड ऑयल एक्सपोर्टर टू इंडिया कौन है अभी? व्हाट इज द राइट आंसर? बताओ. What is the right answer? हाँ, the right answer is Iraq. You will be surprised. ठीक है. Russia surpassed Saudi Arab to become the second biggest exporter of crude oil to India. Iraq continues to retain the spot. So rank 1 is Iraq, then Russia, and then Saudi Arab now. ठीक है. So biggest crude oil exporter to India is Iraq. ठीक है. So C is the right answer. You must be knowing it. है ना. So while the rise of imports from Russia was due to surging inflow of crude oil, India is taking other products also. So we are now buying from Russia not only crude oil but other exports, other things also, other products from Russia as well, and that is why the trade deficit have expanded. India and China have snapped up the vast majority of Russian oil and etc. and all, so both India and China have bought from Russia. ठीक है, so just have an idea about it. आप देख सकते हो. Okay, yes, if you see it, the Iraq is number 1. Then Saudi Arab and then Russia. But recent years, are you seeing it? Russia has defeated Saudi Arab now. So Russia is actually the rank 2 in this period, in April to February period, in exporting crude oil to India. Similarly, in the last 7 months, अगर देखोगे तो Russia का बहुत तेज से भागा है. If just we are talking about imports, है ना? So yes. Okay, just have an idea. The next is India's import from Russia. So what are we things we are importing? Petroleum oils, fertilizer, sunflower oil, newsprint, etc. ये सब चीजें हम लोग import कर रहे हैं रशिया से. ठीक है. And whatever we are exporting to Russia, so coffee, tea, हम लोग यहाँ चाय बहुत होता है ना? Coffee and all, tea, है ना? Crustaceans समझो जो पानी में होता है, जैसे crabs, lobster and all, ये सब जो पानी में होता है ना, जानवर, है ना? Pharma products, medicines and all, है ना? So that is what we are exporting. Okay, there's a question for you. Markets in crypto asset is proposed regulation of what? USA, European Union, India, UK. Proposed legislation कह दो. मतलब कानून है, proposed law. Of course, it is related with cryptocurrency, regulating cryptocurrency. So which of the following will be imposing this or coming up with this? क्या सही जवाब बताओ? हाँ, सबको लाइक बटन प्रेस करते जाना. एवरीवन प्लीज प्रेस द लाइक बटन. Yes, the right answer to this question is option 2 or B. European Union is the right answer to this question. Market in crypto asset is a proposed regulation in European law. It is intended to help streamline distributed ledger technology. And also the right answer is B. Yes, European Union का law है. There is an article in text and context. European Union's new crypto legislation. ठीक है, इसी में. Yes, Zoya Khan, Priya Chavan, Ramesh, जिन्होंने भी B आंसर किया, मोहम्मद हाशमी, अक्सा कलाम, you are right, है ना. So the European Parliament, the legislative body of 27 country bloc, has approved the world's first set of comprehensive rule to bring largely unregulated cryptocurrency. Because generally cryptocurrency is considered as unregulated, right? है ना. the regulation called MiCA, markets in crypto assets, will come into force, है ना, very soon. ठीक है, so just have an idea MiCA के बारे में आपको पता होना चाहिए. Just have an idea about that. The next is, what is Logbit recently in news? Your options are an app to track the earthquake, ransomware which is targeting mad computers, ransomware which has attacked NASA, and open source software. Your time starts now. बताओ क्या सही जवाब है? So the right answer is ransomware which is targeting Mac computers. MacBook जानते हो आप? Apple का जो कंप्यूटर होता है ना? हाँ. So you can see there was an article in the text and context उसी में page number yes. What is Logbit ransomware and how is it specifically targeting Apple computer? Ransomware क्या होता है? So it is type of can say a sort of a virus attack which asks for money. And if it attacks your computer, it will not start work and will ask money through cryptocurrency, that you have to pay through cryptocurrency, then only your computer will start working. ठीक है, तो आपको पैसा पे करना होगा क्रिप्टो करेंसी के माध्यम से, तभी आपका पैसा तभी काम करेगा नॉल, है ना. सो द राइट आंसर इज बी, है ना. यस, मोहम्मद हाशमी अक्सा कलाम, यू वाला राइट, है ना. देखो व्हाई एप्पल कंप्यूटर्स, बिकॉज जनरली इट इज सेड कि एप्पल मोबाइल एंड कंप्यूटर आर कंसिडर्ड एज मोर सेफ, है ना. जो ये मैकबुक आता है एप्पल का ना, मैक कंप्यूटर्स ऐसे मैक कंप्यूटर्स पे लिखते हैं. सो एप्पल इज जनरली कंसिडर्ड एज मोर सेफ than any other brand, है ना. आप जानते हो कि मोबाइल फोन एंड लैपटॉप्स आर कंसिडर्ड एज सेफ, but still if you are seeing it is attacking it. So historically ransomware targeted Windows Linux computer, but nowadays Mac OS, है ना, Mac operating system is also being attacked with this Logbit. तो ये और सीरियस बात है. That is why you should be knowing it. ठीक है, okay. The next is cases of aviation staff caught smuggling gold doubled in 2023. Aviation staff means staff in aviation industry. Aviation मतलब aeroplane industry, है ना. Or you can say staff at airports. So it means in recent years we have seen more smuggling of gold being caught at airports. ठीक है, तो गोल्ड का पकड़ा गया, देखो 604 kg मुंबई में, 374 kg दिल्ली में and all. So these are being seized. Okay, yes, with global gold prices soaring over the past year and the government raising import duties on yellow metal, the gold smuggling seems to have become an attractive side. See, the prices have increased, so whenever the prices increases, of course the people tend to buy and sell, है ना. And if there are a lot of regulation, then people start doing, I mean smuggling is also happening because of this. So that is what, है ना. We have officially imported less gold in this year, है ना, fell around. So official business actually fell, but unofficial or smuggling actually increased. Are you seeing it? So that is what is being talked about. Because yes, this thing needs to be stopped. Otherwise, it will impact the economy of a country. आप समझे, gold smuggling must be stopped. Because smuggling of anything, actually, these costly products affects the economy. ठीक है, ऐसे अगर शुरू हो गया तो फिर it will affect, of course. So that is why it is very important that these things needs to be caught. So इसी पर ये न्यूज़ थी, ठीक है. Okay. The next is many celebrities get back the blue tick on their Twitter accounts. I hope you are aware. देखो जैसे ये Twitter account में ये होता है ना blue color का. So like for example, this is PM Modi's Twitter account. So this ये जो blue tick होता है ना, ये वाला. This tells कि it is the authentic account. मतलब ये fake account नहीं है ना. So this is the authentic account of Prime Minister, not a fake one. क्यों? इसलिए कि यहाँ पे blue tick लगा हुआ है. So yesterday what happened was, I mean बहुत सारे celebrities को blue tick मिला होता है. Actually removed in many of the many famous politicians and all and celebrities and all, but actually yesterday the Twitter gave back, वापस भी दे दिया क्या, because this tells you that it's a verified handle, है ना, it's a verified Twitter account. इसका ये मतलब होता है officially, है ना, ठीक है, that yes, it is the verified account of Mr. Rahul Gandhi, it is the verified account of Mr. Narendra Modi, है ना, Prime Minister of India. ठीक है, तो just have an idea about it. The next one is world page में था, nation scrambles to evacuate citizens as Sudan battle rages. I hope you are aware. I have taught it. Here is India, this is Africa, here is Sudan. So basically the fight is happening between the paramilitary force, that is Rapid Support Force, and Sudanese army, which rarely happens that a paramilitary force is fighting with the army, and because of which a lot of people are dying. So that is why it is important for us to evacuate Indians from there, है ना. Government's evacuation plan, 2 IAF planes in Jeddah, Navy ship in Port Sudan. देखो एक्चुअली क्या है, सऊदी अरब इज ऑल्सो हेल्पिंग अस इन इवैक्यूएटिंग सिटीजन्स। देखो अगर मान लो यहाँ से भेजा जाए, देखो ये जद्दा है, दिस इज द पोर्ट ऑफ जद्दा एंड इट इज वेरी नियर टू सुदान, यहाँ पे पोर्ट सुदान भी है, ठीक है। तो अगर यहाँ से मान लो प्लेन भेजा गया होगा इंडिया से, सो because that is near to actually Sudan, and Saudi Arabia is helping us also. So these are the documents of Saudi Arabia in the implementation of directives of Kingdom of Leadership and all, okay. And so this is a document from the Foreign Ministry of Saudi Arabia and tweeted by ANI. I have taken it from the Twitter account of ANI, okay. So they are actually helping it. So India is also being helped by Saudi Arabia, है ना। अब देखो इस तरह का Saudi Arabia announces safe evacuation of Indians from Sudan and all, है ना। So just have an idea about that, है ना। So this is all about today's class. Please subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Telegram, and download the BYJU'S exam prep app. Today at 6 PM, guys, I will be meeting you on app. ठीक है, तो आप app पर जाना, download the app, go to CLAT section. At 6 PM, I will be meeting you with very important polity sessions. Polity means constitution sessions. I will be giving you very top class questions. So good quality questions will be there this time. एकदम top class question होगा. So be ready for that. That will be important for CLAT, upcoming ALET exam and all, ठीक है। तो I'll be meeting you there. So thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Now I'll be meeting you at 6 PM on the app. Thanks for watching.